Today I'm on a lovely hike in Portugal, and what I'm wearing right now is the brand new ATP day pack from Camelbak. Now, Camelbak reached out to me and asked if I wanted to take a look at their latest product, and I said sure. So this is kind of like a first look at the ATP, which stands for Adventure Travel Pack. If you follow my channel, you'll know that this is right up my alley because I love adventure travel. But what I've noticed in using this for the last 2 weeks is that it also works pretty well as a daily carry or as a laptop bag. So finally there is a day bag that does both these things. Outdoor stuff and more like general travel. By the way, if you follow me for the travel videos, don't worry, I've got plenty of those coming up, including several from Mexico. But since I'm home right now, I have the opportunity to look at some travel gear. So actually over there somewhere is Lisbon, that's where I live. And I'm going there to the coast, Cabo de Espichel, which is hopefully going to be a little bit windy today because there's actually a bit of a heat wave in Portugal at the moment. The coast should be all right, but it's still very important to stay hydrated, which is actually something that Camelbak does really well because that's what they kind of became famous with. And this pack will support any reservoir up to 3 liters. I've got a 3 liter in here right now. You just flip this little switch, you chew on the end a little bit, and out comes a bunch of water. This is really nice for a hike, obviously, but it's also great for just going to tropical or very hot destinations. Imagine, you know, visiting temples all day in sweaty Bangkok. You probably can use this really well. When I travel, the situation is usually like this. Either I'm hiking or I'm spending all day outdoors sightseeing. And for these situations, I'm usually looking for a day pack that has things like weather sealing, a space for a raincoat, some snacks, maybe a travel guide. But in those situations, I generally do not bring, for example, a laptop. But when I'm closer to home or I'm doing the digital nomad thing, I might be carrying a laptop or reading material or things I need for work when I'm going around working from cafes or co-working offices, for example. Now the cool thing here is that this little guy, it does both. Hello. I have found the ATP very comfortable to wear, and this is thanks in large part to the foam back panel. It has about a 1/2 inch or 1.5 centimeters thickness at the base, which really helps to relieve your back. This panel also has some ribbing ensuring airflow. There is also a sternum strap that can be adjusted to 6 different settings, and this is very important for weight distribution. The sternum strap works a bit similarly to Peak Design, for instance, but I like the way the strap is attached here a lot better, as it makes it harder to detach unintentionally. I can say that this is a very comfortable day pack. Today I loaded it up with 3 liters of water, my camera gear, a whole bunch of other stuff, and so it's actually a pretty heavy load today, maybe around 5 or 6 kilos, and it's fine. So on any of the adventure trips that I do, like most recently, you've seen me in Mexico and in Colombia, I always take 2 backpacks. That's been the same for like 10 years basically. I take a carry-on backpack that has my clothing and my bulkier gear, and that's what I take from accommodation to accommodation. And then there's the day pack that I have with me throughout the day. If you travel carry-on, then you can usually carry a personal item as well. And the ATP 20 will fit underneath the seat in front of you and count as a personal item. And I think that's a really nice setup in general because you can keep your most important items close to you in your day pack. Like when I'm on buses and stuff like that, I put my carry-on bag in the hold, but I do want to keep my documents and other things closer to me. So that's what the day pack is always for. If you normally use rolling luggage, then actually the Camelbak also works with that, because there's a pass-through sleeve. So if you want to stack your day pack on top of your rolling luggage, then that is totally possible. What a wonderful day. Wow, the weather has changed a lot as soon as I got to the coast here. It's amazing. It's so misty. I'm loving this cold breeze that's coming from the rocks here. I shouldn't step any further down. Ooh. You shouldn't walk around here in the mist, clearly. It's actually a good opportunity to point out that the ATP is good for all weather conditions. The outer material is a corduroy, which is I think a 300D nylon. It's good for outdoors, as I've shown you today, but I wanted to mention lastly how it's also good in terms of organizational features. So let me put this down. Right at the top here you have a quick access pocket. I put a few batteries in here now, but clearly this is great for storing sunglasses. And here's the main compartment. As you can see, a lot of space here. I've done something unconventional. I mean, this is not a camera bag, but I put a camera cube in here because I'm carrying a camera today and it fits. So you can have, like, I have a small mirrorless camera and maybe 2 lenses also fit in there, so that is really nice. So on the side here is an organizational pocket. Here you can put your keys. There are various pen holders and other stretchy pockets. And on the other side is the water bottle pocket, which you can also use for other things. And finally, here is where the laptop sleeve goes. I didn't take it with me today, but there's a removable laptop sleeve and it fits about a 15-inch laptop. I put my 13-inch MacBook Air in there and it fit really nicely. As far as the materials go, they're all recycled, so this is a really sustainable backpack. All right, that's it for the Camelbak ATP. I hope I've given you a good idea of the features of it. I really like this day pack. I also recommend checking out the website. Camelbak has 2 editions of this, the ATP 20 and the ATP 26, which is a little bit larger and has a different design. So you can check out which one might be more interesting to you. All right, see you later. I'm gonna start my hike back because I don't know what's gonna happen with the weather. Ciao, ciao.